Boosting self-esteem is easy. It's the consistency That's the challenge. Follow these steps in boosting your self-esteem. Welcome to Coffee and Coaching. I am Coach Michelle Monet, your certified life professional and relationship coach. And here at Coffee and Coaching, we stimulate conversations to energize relationships. So before we move forward, first of all, let me ask you, what's in your cup today? Somebody tell me, comment for who's watching, because I'm on StreamYard, so I can't see who you are when I am on here. When you guys pop in, I don't know who you are. So be nice and kind and say hi so I can know who you are. Secondly, tell me what's in your cup. Are you drinking coffee? What are you drinking today? Are you drinking some lemonade, some tea? What is it? I'm drinking coffee, and let me tell you the kind I'm drinking. I am drinking a maple walnut. It's that natural and artificial flavors, y'all. It's by a Moose Munch. I don't even know what that is, but it tastes good. I don't taste the maple so much. It's not as bold as I would think it would be, because maple is pretty bold. Maple you can smell across a room, right? But this is not. It's not that, but it tastes good. I'm gonna keep drinking it. So for those who are coming in, tell me who you are, say hi, don't be rude, just stop by and say hello. So before we move forward, I wanna know, do you know a relationship that has been around for a very long time? I'm talking about 20 years strong, that you think that should be highlighted. I am looking for relationships that have been together for at least 20 years, so that we can get some wisdom from it. I believe that what we're missing in our communities are those elders that you sit around and you listen to their wisdom so that you can find out how to be just as successful as they are. So I want to bring that to the table. So please, if you know somebody who's been married for 20 years or more, please comment, leave their name in the comment section, and then I'll contact them. Thank you so much for that. So let's move on with today's question. So I didn't put the whole question on my description because it's really long, but I'm going to read it. How do you help a guy boost his self-esteem? I'm talking about a guy who has zero macho ego and finds it really difficult to talk about himself and accept compliments. He is basically positive about everything but himself. So this is what I said to this gentleman. Boosting self-esteem is easy. It's the consistency That's the challenge. Follow these steps in boosting your self-esteem. First of all, you want to make sure that you forgive yourself and anyone else that hasn't seen you as the gem that you really are until now. As my dad used to say, who will think so if you don't? So remember, you are your first and your last cheerleader. Remember that, and the rest is cake. Number 2, make sure you eliminate statements like I can't, I'm not, I don't, and I won't. These are what I call esteem blockers. Remove the blockers and see things flow. Number 3, replace those statements with I am, I can, I will, and I do. When you affirm the positive affirms you. Number 4, make sure anyone that can't do the first 2 steps with you can't walk in agreement with you and should be made less prevalent in your life. Notice I didn't say get rid of them. I just said put them on the back burner. Number 5, make sure that you get some real support. Sometimes your friends are on a lateral playing field and can't push you past where you are. Get a professional coach that will help you build from the ashes. We have to remember, it's not good for man or woman to be alone. We were created to be around those that help us grow. Stop being an island unto yourself, and the water around you can't drown you any longer. Number 6, keep a journal of all the great stuff you've accomplished. If you can't pull yourself up enough to find those Rock of Gibraltar moments, look at the not so small stuff like cleaning your room, wrote in your journal, did a vision board, created a goal list, worked out today, or lost 10 pounds. No matter how big or small the triumph is, write it down. You will need the reminders later. Lastly, number 7, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Celebrate that you've completed these steps. Now go back and repeat them as much as you need to until the lack of self-esteem turns into an abundance of self-love. Because loving yourself is not selfish, it is absolutely necessary. By the way, guys journal too. I hope this helps. So a lot of times people think that it's this. These are simple steps. These are things that you can simply do every single day to boost your self-esteem. I always talk about confidence comes from competence. Competence is something that you consistently build up and you strengthen by consistently getting better at something. So when you get better at something, your confidence boosts. And when you look around and you say, well, how did I get good at this? It doesn't matter what it is. It could be writing. It could be carpentry, it could be building games, whatever it is that you're personally good at. Look at what you're good at and see what you've done with that. And then take those habits over to every other part of your life. And you will start to see your confidence build slowly but surely. And one day you'll look up and go, how was I ever lacking self-esteem and lacking confidence? You won't even notice that it was there. So I hope that this helps someone. Please like, comment, and share. Tell me if you've ever had a moment where you felt some kind of way about not having the self-esteem or the confidence that you've had, and what did you do about it? I would like to hear what you say too. Make sure that you share. Sharing is caring, right? Go ahead and share this. It doesn't take anything. Just share it. And you can forget about it. Go on with your day. It doesn't matter, right? Make sure that you meet me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about the economics of the Black woman. We're going to talk about how it affects her whole life. And on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you're going to talk to me and Vaughn, my co-host. We're going to talk with his and her perspective about fatherhood. So meet us there on that. Make sure that you also see the movie. Look, hey, maybe I'm talking something here. Make sure you also see the video I'm going to drop tomorrow morning on my YouTube page. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I'm sure it's going to be good because I know it's going to come from the God that I serve. So we're going to look for what that's going to be. But look for that tomorrow morning, and we will see you guys later. Bye.